Councilmember Santil Jenkins and Councilmember James Tate host the Youth Violence Prevention Task Force. In these task force, they're able to connect with the youth to find out ways that they can stop the violence in every community in Detroit.
Happy New Year, happy 2012, because this is our first meeting of 2012. So I'm excited and I'm determined for this to be a great and productive year for the Youth Violence Prevention Task Force.
The meeting itself was special in part because it's our first meeting of the year, and we wanted to make sure we had a big kickoff. As you saw, we had great participation, so I'm really excited about the fact that the community and our youth, you know, they're over here, they're still excited about coming here every month and volunteering their time to help keep our kids safe. And it's important because, you know, our babies are dying all over Detroit. And, you know, it's got to be a priority for us to make sure that they live, you know, and have long lives like you and I. We're kind of old.
Many people all across Detroit turn out for these meetings to support the effort. One of these people is Honorable Congressman John Conyers.
Our youth are our future, and I have just been amazed about the turnout in the dead of winter in which people who've been coming regularly, and it's revealing to me this whole new network of young people's organizations that are all working for their own improvement in school, in their neighborhoods, within their families, and for their own future.
I was honored to have Congressman Conyers here, and I know he's committed to this community and has been, like I said, serving this community for, you know, more than 4 decades. So he said he wanted to come, he wanted to be here because youth violence is a priority for him too. And he even talked about working with us to bring more resources from D.C. to employ kids this summer. So that for me was exciting as well. I would say to parents that there are places that you can go, people who are willing to help you and to help your children and to love our children into safety and love our children into adulthoods, whether they're straight A students or dropouts or if their kids getting in trouble. We have no throwaways in our community, so we're willing to work with everybody.
The youth find these meetings very educational and stimulating, and they constantly are looking for ways to keep violence out of their community.
It's important to stay out of trouble because like people don't need. Number one, it's not good to have a bad record, especially when you like apply for a job.
If a child gets hurt, it will hurt. If a child gets involved in violence or killed or murdered, it will hurt their family, and especially even the ones that even committed the crime. It will take effect on everyone around the victim and the person that did the crime. Just stay out of violence for your family. I mean, they love you no matter what. So that's why you should stay out of violence.
When you hurt somebody, a family will get their heart broken because of that. They have another family want to kill each other, like killing. And plus, it's a lot of murdering going in Detroit, carjacking and all that stuff. But we need to stop this by violence. Violence is the thing that all this takes place. Guns, all that stuff.
It's important to me because, like, I lost a lot of family members and family and friends over violence. Why? Because people want to claim gangs or just shoot because, you know, they don't have the right money. So it's important to me, like, if I can stand up and do it, I know my youth can too.
It's like this black-on-black crime shouldn't even be this high. It's a high right here. So I really feel as though if I can take a chance in trying to stop the violence, everybody else could.
One of the reasons why Councilmember Jenkins is so passionate about this subject is because in her family, they suffered a loss of one of their loved ones.
It's important to us because we lost a child to violence, and he was an exceptional child. Not because he was my son, but he was a good child, and somebody chose to take his life for no reason. And it's just important to try to help another kid, save another mother or family from going through what we went through. It's just very important to save our children. people can contact my office at 313-224-4248, or they can contact Councilman James Tate at 313-224-1027. We'll both be happy to take the call.
This is John Hill reporting for the Detroit City Council Legislative Media Services Division.